welcome. My name is Chelly. Thank you so much for being here today. And in today's video, it's gonna be a video using some new products from Rimmel that I found recently at Walmart. This is the new Rimmel Maxi blush in the shade Sweet Cheeks. And then the Rimmel Stay Matte Mattifying Loose Powder. The Rimmel Stay Matte Soft Matte Full Coverage Concealer. And then I also have the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear Foundation. And then I also use the LA Colors Highlight, Contour, and Blush Palette. And with that, I also use the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Palette. If you guys are interested in seeing my opinions and my thoughts on these products, keep on watching. Okay, so I already have my eyes done. I only have a light brown in the crease. And on my eyelid, I have one of these e.l.f. smudge pots. And this one is in Cruising Chic. It's like a taupey, like a shimmery taupe. And then I just did eyeliner across the lid. So I'm gonna go into primer, and I'm gonna use the Ordinary High Adherence Silicone Primer. And I'm just gonna put that all over my face. As a pore filler, I'm gonna go with the Italia Deluxe Pore Eraser Primer. And I'm just gonna put that in my pore bloom areas, which is just around the cheeks. And I'm gonna put some right in the middle of my forehead. Okay, so for today, the foundation I'm gonna be using is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation, and I got mine in the shade 460. And I have been trying this out for a few days now, so this is not like a first impression or anything like that. My opinion on this foundation is that, like, once I put it on my skin, it looks like it's gonna be like a pretty good match for my actual skin tone. But once I blend it out and I go throughout my day, like, it like oxidizes and it turns like kind of like orange for some reason. And it's also, I don't think it's a very like oily skin friendly foundation, although it looks really nice on the skin and it doesn't look cakey. Like, if you guys see that blended out like nothing, and it covers pretty good. But like I said, it looks like it matches me right now, but once I like set it and go throughout my day, like, it starts to look kind of orangey, which I don't really appreciate. Like, the only way that it doesn't turn orange for me is mixing in like making it a lot lighter than it is now, and then once it oxidizes, it oxidizes to like my perfect shade, if that makes sense. So I end up mixing like a white base with it so that it doesn't turn orange on me. But yeah, like by itself, like, it looks like it's the right color, but like I said, later on in the day it turns out like orange. So this is just how the foundation looks by itself. It's a little bit dewy, but I guess it's not that bad. I would say that I would use it with more like a mattifying primer. I didn't use one today, but I'm not gonna be wearing this for a very long time today anyways. Okay, and then as a concealer, I have the new Rimmel Stay Matte Soft Matte Concealer, and I have mine in the shade 145 Linen. This is just what the packaging looks like. It's purple with a doe foot applicator, and it says that it's full coverage, and this is about $5. I got mine at Walmart. So it comes in 20 different shades, and I am the 5th lightest shade in here. I would say that this shade is like the same shade as my skin tone. Like, it doesn't give me like a really highlighted under eye, but I think it works out good. I think it has pretty good coverage for the price. Like I said, it's $5. And I have been really liking it. I've had it for about 4 or 5 days already, And I have been using it all 5 days as a eyeshadow base too, and as the under eye concealer, and it has been working out great for both of the eyes, because I know that some people like using concealer as an eyeshadow base, so that's why I did that. And if you guys can see the coverage, and then the color is basically the same shade as my foundation. And then to set that, I'm gonna set one eye with the Rimmel Stay Matte Loose Powder, and this is just what it looks like, and it's just in transparent. I have also been using this powder with that concealer, and I have to say that they work great together. I mean, they are from the same line, so I would expect them to work out good, but they look really nice together, and I find that the concealer doesn't really crease on me when I use it, so that's that. And then on the other side, I'm gonna use the Maybelline Fit Me powder in Fair Light, just so you guys can see the difference of how the concealer sets with different powders. So you guys can see that they look about the same. The powder didn't really make much of a like shade difference. This side is the one set with the Stay Matte powder, and this is the side set with the Maybelline Fit Me loose powder. I think they look about the same, and I think both of them are really nice. I don't think the concealer is like full coverage, because I can still see like my freckles peeking through on both sides right here. I don't know if you guys are gonna be see it. Oh, you guys can see it a little bit, but I do have freckles like on my cheeks, and I can still see them. So that's the concealer and the powder. And to set the rest of my face, I'm just gonna use the CoverGirl Outlast powder in the shade Light Medium, and this is the new one that I have. Bronze, I'm gonna use something that is new to me, but it's not really that new. It's the LA Colors Highlight Contour and Blush palette, and this is just what it looks like. This was one of like the holiday gifts at Walgreens, and I'm just gonna go into it to use this as my bronzer, and I'm gonna mix this and the darker one as my contour. And I also got this one at the after Christmas sale, and I paid like maybe $2 for it, which I think is a really good deal, because these powders are really nice. I think it would have been worth to buy it at the $10 mark, but I didn't. I just waited until they were marked down. And then as a blush, this palette does have 2 blushes here, but I'm gonna use something new from Rimmel as a blush. This is the new Rimmel Maxi blush, and this one is in the shade Sweet Cheeks, and they have 4 blushes total. And I got this at Walmart for, I think it was like $4.28, so less than $5. And this is just like an orangier blush, like a melon color, I would say. And I thought that maybe this blush wasn't gonna show up on me, but it does. It looks really nice on the skin. I like orangier blushes like this one rather than like a pinky one. I think they just look a little bit more, like a little bit better on me than pink blushes, because when I use pink blushes I tend to look a little bit clownish. I think that's what I think. So with this powder blush is really soft. The only thing that I would say is that it needs to be built up a little bit. If you guys saw how much I had to like work to put on this blush, and it doesn't look like there is a lot of color on my cheeks. Maybe on camera it does, but like in real life it doesn't look like that. But yeah, I really like this blush. It wears really good too. So, and then as a highlight, I'm gonna take this Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting palette, And I talked about this in my recent Current Love video, and I said that it looks really nice on the skin, but on the actual pants, when you touch it, it feels a little bit more stiff than normal, but I really like it. To set my face, I'm gonna use the Hard Candy Matte Sheer MB Mattifying Spray, and I'm just gonna spray that on my face. And then as the highlight, I'm gonna go in with a mixture of this Blossom Glow Golden Flower Crown right here. So I'm just gonna go into both of them with my Real Techniques highlight brush, or I think it's setting brush actually, but you guys can see how poppin' that highlight is, especially if you put highlighters on top of like moist skin. I know I don't really like the word moist, but that's the highlight, poppin' highlight. And then I'm gonna go do my eyebrows and my mascara, and then I'll be right back. Doesn't eyebrows make a lot of difference in a finished look? And mascara, I guess, makes a lot of a difference. For eyebrows, I just use something that I always use, which is the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Retractable Pencil. As mascara, I use the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara. And then on my lips, this pretty pink color is the LA Colors Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Kiss Don't Tell. So this is just what I'm wearing. I really like this lip. It is a little bit sticky, but not that bad. So that's what's on my lips. And this is the final look. I know the eyes are really simple, and this is the same look that I had in my previous video, which is the Current Loves. I just redid it today because it's so easy to do. So yeah, to recap, the new things that I used were the, first off, it's the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear Foundation, and I already gave you guys my opinion on this foundation and how I make it work. Yeah, there's really nothing much to say. I like how it looks on my skin. It makes my skin look really soft and like smooth, but it does turn a little bit orange on me after a few hours. So that's what I have to say about this, and it's not really the best for like oily skin. Let's see, the concealer I really like it. It has good coverage, not like full coverage, but it does have pretty good coverage. And like I said, the color is really good for me. If you guys can see, it is like a tiny bit, like a little bit lighter than my actual skin tone, and I think it looks really good like that. This powder, I think, is gonna be a new fave. It mattifies my skin and it sets the concealers really nicely. Yeah, it's not too mattifying to the point that it makes the under eyes look wrinkly or dry. So yeah, I really like this. Oh, I didn't even say how much this was. This was $5 as well. So all three of these products from Rimmel are under $5 and are really good. And then the blush. Okay, my opinions on the blush is that it looks really beautiful once you build it up to the color that you want. They're really soft and they don't go on patchy at all, but you do have to build them up, like go into the actual powder or the compact a few times to build the color as vibrant as you want it to be. And I guess that's a good thing, because there's some powder blushes that you dip your brush in and then you start to apply it and then it goes like a clown, like from 0 to 100 really quickly. So I really like this blush. I might consider getting the other shades. There's like a really dark one, like a burgundy looking one, and there's a shimmery one, I believe. So I don't know, I would have to think about it once I'm at the store to see if I would pick those up. But I really like this one so far. And then these two, I really like them. I have only gone into this to use the two like bronzer shades and then the 3 highlights here. the blushes in here are not that pigmented, so that's why I didn't use the blushes in here. But these 3 highlights right here, so this little trio right here are really good. If you guys can see, those are the 3 highlights right here. This white one, it's okay. This one is a little bit more chalky, but these 3 are really beautiful. I like using those. And then these blush, they're okay. Like, they're not my favorite, but like I said, I only go into this palette to use the highlights and to use this bronzer and this contour looking powder. And then this, I really love this. Like I said, it was in my current loves video. So yeah, this is just what it looks like, and I have been really liking it. And with that, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for being here today with me. Subscribe and give me a like if you guys haven't already, and comment down below if you guys have tried any of these products or if you guys are excited to try any of these products. I will see you in my next video. Take care of yourself. I love you. Bye.